This idea of what happened when the FBI was investigating Russian interference in the campaign, because there was a person who was apparently having conversations with people in the campaign as part of that investigation. Should the FBI not have been doing that?
Yeah, the FBI should not be collecting intelligence on a presidential campaign.
Well, wait a second. That's not what it is, though, right? If they're having somebody talking to members of the campaign, what else should the FBI have done as they were trying to investigate?
That is one mechanism of intelligence collection.
Well, wait a second.
And there's a slippery slope there, Hallie. Once you go down the road of allowing political opponents to weaponize the intelligence community against each other, that's bad for Republicans and Democrats.
So let me ask you that. You don't want to
weaponize President Trump.
You don't want to weaponize intelligence. Then why weren't any Democrats invited to this meeting tomorrow to review this intelligence? Should they have been?
Yeah, they definitely should have been. Look, we need to be bipartisan about this, and I think that it would be a lot more credible of a process if we were more inclusive. I think more members of Congress outside of the Intelligence Committee ought to be able to participate in this discussion and debate about what kind of country we want to have. I will add, Hallie, that when I went and found bills sponsored by Adam Schiff, a Democrat, to revise the FISA process, and when I filed Adam Schiff's own bill, he wouldn't co-sponsor his own bill. So I'm in search of more Democrats who want to work together to reform this process.
Let me ask you this. You talk about the idea of intelligence gathering related to this FBI investigation. Law enforcement officials on this program that we've talked to, both on and off camera, have said that is standard procedure, basically, when you are investigating this potential attack on our democracy. So how do you explain the difference? How do you distinguish between a spy, as the president has called it, and an informant doing the work of an investigation?
Well, it is not standard for political rivals to spy on each other. I know of no other time
What
in
evidence
American
do you have
history.
that it was a political rivalry, Congressman? I guess that's what I'm getting at here.
Because the evidence I would have for that are the text messages between Peter Strzok and Lisa Page saying the White House wants to be involved. The White House is running everything. You had people in the White House that were very interested and involved in the activities surrounding the Trump campaign. And if one of the tools that was used was the collection of intelligence by going and talking to people on the Trump campaign and trying to perhaps spy on them, perhaps engage in some other form of intelligence collection, my concern is that that crosses a red line.